It's going to be a pretty different video than normal. So, this is kind of like a story from a few years ago, back in 2023. Yeah, because for Halloween, back in 2023, I was thinking of maybe it was 2024, but no. 2023, there's the Napoleon meme, if you guys remember that, the thing where he sits down and then he says, "There's nothing we can do." And there's the song, it's like, "Domo ne spitudiva." I have no idea if I even said what goes on, but that's basically what the meme was. Now, of course, for Halloween, I want to be Napoleon, so I had my mom order me some stuff like Napoleon, like shirt, or like it looked like a Napoleonic uniform. She ordered that, and you're supposed to order a bicorn or tricorn hat. I think he had bicorn, but it was too expensive, so we never got it, and like I didn't realize till Halloween day or whatever. And so on Halloween for school, all I had was the the shirt. So anyways, I was pretty distraught over not having the bicorn or tricorn thing or whatever. I could have searched our house, maybe we had one, but we didn't. So, or at least not that I remember. So of course, I kind of just threw a fit and decided I'm not going to wear it to school. And now that is where I am getting to, the point of this video. So, I had, what? Of course I had the shirt, and I just threw that fit, and then I ended up not wearing it. It wasn't until I went to school that I realized how idiotic I'd been. Because I could have simply gone to school only wearing the shirt, and that could have been part of the joke. It could have been, there's nothing we can do because I wasn't able to get the hat. And if I said or did that pose in front of my friends without the hat, and that is the reasoning, I think that would have gotten a laugh out of them. I'm pretty certain in that. But I didn't do that. And it's not just that. There's another thing I could have done. I could have gone, because I was in drama club, with theater and stuff like that. So I could have gone early to my class and could have asked my teacher to look for a hat, And a few years later, I actually noticed that there was a hat, a tricorn, which is something I could have worn as a Napoleon. But I didn't think of that. And of course, that's not the only thing I could do. There was more. Even though I had gone to school without the Napoleon jacket or shirt, I could have still done the thing. Like, I could say, I was gonna dress up as Napoleon, but I couldn't get the stuff. I guess there's nothing we can do. I could have done something like that. But, of course, I didn't. There were three perfectly good ideas I could have done to continue the joke. But I did not follow through with any of them. Well, I suppose what I recall, I don't think I even thought of some of them until it's too late. But when I was super angry, instead of just, I guess, sulking, I could have used that time to think about what I could do. Because, ironically enough, in that moment, there was something I could do. Uh, but I didn't. So, of course, I never did any of those ideas that probably would have gotten laughs out of my friends. I ended up, I guess, I don't know if you could really call it ruining, but at least in the moment, it felt like I ruined my own Halloween. Just because I'd rather be angry than compromise. And the funniest thing of all is that I was actually planning to make this video back then. Back when I first came to the realization of what I could have done back in 2023. But, of course, I thought it was too pathetic of a video to make, or something like that. I don't exactly remember. So I never ended up making that video. So in the end, I just didn't do anything. Which is, of course, why I make this video now. Because I just want to tell you, in case anyone's watching that's going through a situation similar, or, of course, that would be a lot worse, or even not as bad, or I don't know. I'm not exactly the best with words. If you're going through a similar situation, you got to think, of course, of what you can do, and not just sulk in your situation like I did. Because chances are, unless you're like bleeding out in a snowy field somewhere, there is something you can do. You know, you're not Napoleon. So, just calm down. Think about your options. And choose what you think is best.